So hello everybody, welcome to the finale of Tier 2 in SRL here at Abu Dhabi, and we have a very important race for the two Merc drivers, a title decider. Rico Toxic at the moment is leading the championship with 197 points, and he's followed by his teammate with 183. So it's a two-horse race here at Abu Dhabi. So let's see what these two can do. Norgay is already going out, so let's put everything on. Let's see what tires they are on. So Norgay is going out on the softs. So let's stay on board with Norgay. He will start his flying lap. Rico is on the medium, so split strategy here in the garage. I am nervous as well, Michael. I hope we are going to get a good battle here between the two Mercs. So if I'm correct, Rocky will be the first to set a time, but we will stay on board with Norgay. He's of course in the championship battle, so let's see what he can do. 58.3 in the second sector. Oh, there's Stewart with the first timed lap, a 1:36.2. That is the time to beat now. Norgay misses the apex there. Misses it as well here, and then almost loses it. 1:35.7 now is the banker from Rocky. So Norgay, a bit of a scruffy lap, gets a 1:36.5 only. Only good enough for P4, as Price Phantom goes P3 at the moment. So let's go to Rico then on the mediums. He does a 58.6 in the middle sector. That's 3/10 slower than Norgay was. Of course, Norgay made a mess of the last sector, but Rico here invalidates, so he also makes a mess of it and has to go again. So let's see anyone else who is on a lap. We have Quina here, going into the third sector, almost finishing his lap. Into the final corner. with a 1:37.5. So another great lap from Quina. P8 only. Let's see, Razi then comes also into the final corner. This looks like a much better lap. Gets the power down and gets a 1:35.4. So Razi goes P1. Provisional pole position for Razi. Good lap from him. Is Gatsby improving? No, he is exactly the same at the moment. Sportmat has not set a time yet. Let's see what he can do. His teammate only got P9. So what can Sportmat do here? Ooh, almost loses it and backs off. So end of his lap. Stubbly comes into the final corner for his first timed lap. It's gonna be a 1:36.2 P4 for Stubbly. I think that is the end of the first runs here. Let's take a little look. Somebody maybe still pushing. Gatsby does continue, so Gatsby finished his last lap. Did 2 laps on those tires now, so Quina comes in. Federico comes back out on the mediums again. So he really wants to start on those mediums. So Norgay at the moment P7, Federico P13. So not a great qualifying for the boys yet. Both need to improve. T-Dog is a little bit improving in Sector 1, so let's stay on board with T-Dog for now. He is not improving anymore. Rocky is out. Ooh, Rocky crashed in Sector 3, so he will not go higher than P2. T-Dog runs a little bit wide there. Goes wide again, so that is the lap over for him, I would presume. Yes, he indeed comes in, so I don't think anyone is on a lap. Gatsby is not on a quick lap in. So let's stay on board with Frico then, who is gonna try it on the mediums again. So let's see if he can get close. Gets good rotation there. Opening the DRS. Cuts the chicane there very, very nicely. But are the mediums strong enough to get close to the top times? A little bit of a moment there, but keeps it under control. And it is looking pretty decent, especially for the mediums, so comes now through the last corner. It'll be a 1:36. Yes, the 1:36 flat, and that is P3. So great lap from Federico on the mediums. He will be happy with that. I would think so. Let's see Stewart is on a lap. Let's stay on board with him. He's in the hotel section now. Ooh, he cuts the inside there. Loses the car, keeps it under control. Decides to finish the lap, so he is going again. Let's see. Price Phantom comes to the third sector now. What can he do? He can do a 136 flat as well. P4 for him. 2/10 improvement from him. So, getting better. Razi still on pole, but Popsala loses it in the fast right-hander. Very tricky corner, of course. And Bob is off. Let's see what Quina can do. Now in P11, not with a competitive time, so he wants to improve. It's good rotation there. Now on to the second DRS straight. What will his sector time be? It's a 3/10 improvement, so he is going quicker. And he invalidates, so that's the lap over for Quina. T-Dog is also 2/10 up in sector 1, so let's see what he can do. T-Dog is 4/10 up in sector 2. Ooh, a little bit of a mistake going into that corner now. But it looks like he is still going very good. So Norgay already started his lap, so we will go on board with Norgay. Let's see what T-Dog can do. Will he go into the 135s as well? It is a 136.4, so he does improve by 4/10. Enough for P8 at the moment. So, oh, Bob Sada goes off again. He is not having a fun time. Same place. Setup is not working for him at the moment. Norgay only slightly up, but of course he made a mess of the last sector on the first run. So, let's see what he does this time. And slides through the chicane. Opens up DRS. Now goes to the sector 2 split. And he is only slightly up, so he needs a good last sector. And can he get it? It is already better than the last time. It's looking a lot better than the last time, so he will definitely improve, but by how much will he improve? That is the question. There he goes into the final corner. What will it be? It will be a 135.6. That's enough for P2, so a very strong lap for Norgay. He delivered when it was needed the most. P2 still behind Razi, who still is in P1, so he is having a very good qualifying. Let's see if anyone else is pushing on a lap right now. Quina is enjoying a nice little slipstream from his teammate, but he has no battery. So, let's see. I don't think he is really looking to pass. Fortman does move out of the way, so very nice team spirit there. Gatsby is on a lap. Let's see who runs a little bit wide. Had to lift there to avoid the invalidation. And will that cost him time? How? It cost him time, but how much? He goes for a 135.9. Good enough for P5, so that means The pace is picking up and the times are dropping. Stewart now out on the mediums, so he thinks he can improve on the mediums. Forico is out on the fresh softs, as is Razi. Norgay is out of fuel, so I don't think he will have enough time to go in and out, because I can't see the time, so I don't know, but we'll never know, I guess. Is there anybody on a lap? Let's look. Gatsby just finished it. Stewart is on a lap. Yes, Stewart is on a lap, so let's look at Stewart. He is not improving in sector 2. He wants to start in those mediums, so he needs the improvement. Does that very well. Can he find some time in sector 3? Ooh, almost loses it, catches it nicely. Will have lost some time, misses the apex there now as well. So, end of the lap a little bit shaky, but he finishes with at 1:36.2, enough for P7, and he did improve on his time, so he will start on the mediums. So he got what he wanted. Forico has started his final lap, so let's see what he can do. He needs, let's see the gaps. So he needs 6 tenths to get pole position, and he needs 4 tenths to get Norgay. So let's see what his sector splits will be. So we have 1 minute left of qualifying. So the cars that are out on track right now will be the last cars to set a lap. Norgay has set his final lap. This is it for Norgay. What will Forico do? He is 5 tenths up in sector 2, and he is purple in sector 2. So he is on a good lap, but can he keep it up? Can he continue? He is under pressure, of course. He needs this lap. Can he deliver? He misses the apex there, but it is not a problem, because I think it will be enough for at least P2, but gets a nice rotation in the last corner, and he gets a 1:35.2. So Forico goes P1, provisional pole. The flag is out immediately after, so let's see. Razi is done, so Razi will not be challenging for pole. Phantom is also not improving. Let's see. Quina has got the flag. Sportmat is not improving. T-Dog, what can you do? Can you improve? He is slightly down. How about Bob Sada? He is 1/10 up, and he is purple in sector 2. But he still needs a lot of time to challenge for the top positions. So what can he do? Sada, of course, the race winner in Brazil. Now only on 9th place in qualifying, so he wants to improve. Does that very well. Now into the last 2 corners. He is on the edge, but he is making it work. There he comes, 1:35.8, enough for P6, gets himself into the mix. But would you look at that, Forico Toxic takes pole position for the race. He gets 1 extra point as well, so he extends his lead with 1 point, and Norgay is on P3, so they are close together, both on the softs. And yeah, so did they do it both 1 lap on the softs, so they are completely equal, and they will be standing right behind each other. So we are in for a great championship battle. So here are the qualifying results one more time. Rico Toxic takes pole with a 135.2. Almost 1.5 tenths clear of Razi. Norgay follows on almost 4 tenths. 3.5 to be exact. And then we have Rocky in P4, Price Phantom in P5, Popsada P6, W and Gatsby in P7-8, Stewart P9, T-Dog P10, and P11 and P12 is Sportman and Quina. Rija did not set a time, and Hooters I think had a quali bend, so that's why he didn't set his time. Well, we are in for an exciting race here, I hope. Let's see. Alright guys, so talk to me. Who do you guys think will get the championship? I believe Norgay, if Norgay wins the race, Rico needs to be 5th or lower. So let's see. The top 10 will be on the softs, of course, except T.J. Stewart, and 11 till 14 opts for the mediums. So let's see. I hope we are in for a very exciting finale here in Tier 2. With, of course, a very nice championship battle. Will it be Rico or will it be Norgay? Of course, Razi there in the middle. What role will Razi play in the championship battle here? Very, very exciting. Popsada left. That is unfortunate. I can try to invite him. Oh, he's already back. So, no need for me to do it. So here we go. Very, very curious to see what is gonna happen here. I cannot see the lights. There they are. We have 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go. And who is having a good start? It looks like Rico gets away. Okay, Razi keeps the position. Rocky on the inside of Norgay. Norgay keeps it around the outside and keeps the position. So he stays in P3, very important. for Norgay to not lose positions at the start. So the top 3 stays the same, top 4 as well. Stewart and Bob Sada are having a battle, and they are ghosting, so that's a little bit tricky, but hopefully that is over now. Or will Bob Sada just stay a ghost for the whole race? Hopefully not, but he's still ghosting. Let's book back. Ooh, Razi gets close to the back. As side by side here, Phantom and Stubbly. Stubbly gets into the back of Phantom there. Did he pick up damage? Doesn't look like it, so he gets away with that one. So let's see, the top 3 is gone. They have broken the DRS. So this is a good start, but Rocky is closing back in now, so let's see how it goes. First lap completed, and we have one car in the pit lane. Price Phantom didn't get away without damage, unfortunately. So he is driving a difficult race from now on. Hopefully Bob Sada is... No, Bob Sada is still ghosting. Unfortunate. T-Dog loses it. Lots happening, but it's a little bit strange because Bob Sada is just a ghost, so pretty strange. Maybe it's because he joined again during the formation lap. I have no idea. This game is full of bugs, of course, so who knows what he have done. So let's see, the top 3 still within DRS. Stubbly is 3 seconds behind. Rocky is also missed. I missed it, unfortunately, but he has made a mistake. And a pretty big one, because he's completely out of it. So Bob Sada now leaves, so hopefully if and when he rejoins he is back to normal. So let's stay on board with the battle for the championship now. Quina takes the move on Bob Sada, so Bob Sada is dropping down, and now he's back, so hopefully he's not a ghost anymore. So let's see, DRS will be enabled this lap, so Razi is close enough. Because it's the fastest lap, Razi breaks it immediately, so these two have good pace. Norgay is still staying in the DRS, and that is what's most important. He needs to stay with the battle and hope. He just needs to win. Oh, Norgay! And he's dead! Oh! And that is championship over. That is a very anticlimactic finish of the championship. It's the end for Norgay. Price Phantom also lost. It's a virtual VSC. Oh no, it's a full safety car now. So, well, that is the championship battle completed. That is a very anticlimactic, but Rico is the champion. He just needs to finish. Very, very unfortunate for Norgay there. It's a very tricky corner, but it's always, it just sucks to see the championship battle end like this. Yeah, let's hope the race itself will be one to remember then, because the stakes are out of it. But let's see. What happened to Norgay? He unfortunately lost the car on the false right-hander, so very unfortunate. Yeah, just very unfortunate. Let's see. Razi and Forico do not pit, so they stay behind the safety car. For the rest does pit. I think Gatsby had a nose change, yeah. So he is dropping a bit of positions, back to P9. Stewart goes to the hard, so he is maybe looking to finish the race on this tire. Tito goes to mediums. Oh, Tito goes to mediums as well, and what is happening? Okay. So the top 6 did not pit, and the rest did. So if the PlayStation can stop sending me messages, thank you very much. So Forico did not pit, and I don't know if that is the right decision. The softs don't last long at all around Abu Dhabi. So who, after the safety car, who are the biggest winners at the moment? Let's have a look. So Hooters is a very big winner. He had a quali ban, but he is in P4, 10 positions. Sportmed 8 positions. Quina 7 positions. Riyadh 7 as well. So good race from the medium runners. For now, they are doing a good job. Stubbly the first one on the fresh mediums. We will see how much quicker 3 laps make you. Yes, turn 3 is very deadly. Turn 3 is very deadly. Very tricky corner. Easy to get a bit loosey-goosey, as Vettel would say. So, let's see. Another lap under the safety car, so we have to wait. Yes, Norgay. Unfortunately for you, mate. This was not how we wanted to see it end. My heart broke as well when I saw you go, so very, very unfortunate. Hopefully next game will treat you better. Is Bob Sada still a ghost? This is so unfortunate. What a game. What is happening, guys? What are we doing? We are racing under the safety car. Safety car is in this lap, so keep your cool, keep your composure, guys. Don't go into Bofsada because he is a ghost. What is happening? We are taking positions now. I don't understand. Let's go to the front. Orge still not going. Or Forico, sorry. My apologies. He is going now. So who has been awake? Sportmed has clearly been awake. Hooters has been sleeping a little bit because he is under pressure of Quina. Quina goes for the outside. Hooters stays in front, yes, but Quina switches back to the inside now. But he can't make anything of it. And then we are here in a scary corner, but everybody survives. So Quina putting a lot of pressure now on Hooters. Hooters, who was already out 1 second of the top 3. And Sportmet also is struggling to hang on to the top 2. So let's see, Quina is using some battery. Stubbly also on a fresh medium, someone to look out for. Bobsada is very close to Gatsby, but he can of course just go through people, so very, very strange. Stubbly now looking maybe for a move here on his teammate. Will his teammate let him through? So he hits his teammate. That's not very nice. So Hooters now found some pace. Closes back up to Sportmet, and Quina is struggling to keep up. As the first lap after the restart goes without problems, as far as I can tell. Razi is putting a lot of pressure here on Furico, using his battery to stay close, while Furico is just chilling. But he does get really close. Will he try to make a move already? We have a yellow and another victim. Bobsada, after spinning there in quali, he now loses it as well in the race. So unfortunate for Bob. He is clearly not happy. He takes the new layout. He is practicing. Just a couple more sleeps, Bob, and you can take that line. So let's see, Razi still very close to Furico, and they still without DRS. So Razi did use a lot of battery. Sada takes another weird line. I think he is on his way to the pit lane. So the top 2 still on the softs. They are looking to make the pit stop. I don't know when, but I think it is coming. Ooh, Razi. Razi is the first to blink. He goes in on lap 7. He pulls the trigger and goes into the pit. So now we have Furico with a 1.7 gap. He will not be troubled from behind. Of course, Razi is going for the undercut. And will it work? Bobsada also in the pits, and I think we are gonna get the dreaded message. There he is, retired from the race. He had enough. Understandable. Stewart and T-Dog are having a no, it's not a battle. It's just Stewart out on the same corner. Wow, turn 3 is really no one's friend. So let's see, DRS now activated. Hooters is very close to Sportmet. He is on the outside. Quina is having a lovely view of this battle. Side by side they go. Sportmet tries the switchback and it works, an absolute treat, because he gets the DRS. Hooters doesn't have DRS, and it looks like the Alphas are going for a double overtake here. Quina following his teammate through around the outside. Riyadh has a nice view of it. And oh, there's contact. Oh, guys. Hooters and Quina both off. Keep each other alive, guys. Come on. Back to P6 and P7. Riyadh takes P3. Sportmet P2. And will Furico take this lap to pit? No. He is still continuing. We have a yellow, and it's Quina. Unfortunate. Did he pick up damage? Doesn't look like it, so he can continue. Ooh, another little wiggle there. So let's see, Riyadh is very close to Sportmet now. The battle for P2. Stubbly as well, so the Ferraris now are 2 versus 1. Can they make a move? Sportmet has enough battery to defend, but does he want to? Riyadh is closing in. Is he close enough on this lap? He stays behind. He's waiting. Smart choice from Riyadh. Gets the better exit here. Well, it doesn't really, but does get DRS. Now he's using the battery. Sportman also using. They are both very low. Riyadh goes for the inside, and he gets it, but yeah, Sportman has the cut. There's not much room there. Sportman almost hit a crazy switchback again, but this time there was just not enough room. So now he just has to stay close. Stubbly now right behind him, looking for a mistake maybe. Stubbly of course under fresher mediums, but he is still behind those two with 8 laps orders. For Rico now, still not boxing, so Razi, it looks like Razi is definitely on a 2-stop, and I don't know if Farico is on one yet. But he is losing a lot of time now. Let's see what the gap is between Razi and Farico. The gap is now 16 seconds. And Farico now even has lost the gap he had to Riyadh. So those softs are done. He is now... Let's keep it on this for a little bit. As Stubbly is very close to Sportman, but is Riyadh close enough to Farico now? Farico is trying to break the slipstream. Stubbly now eases past Sportmet. He had enough battery. Sportmet does dive on the inside, so he has to keep space. And now Sportmet, can he do it again? He has the DRS. He doesn't have a lot of battery, but the DRS is enough. And he gets back into P3. Gatsby now back in this battle. As T-Dog now overtakes Rocky for P6. Riyadh still behind Farico, and I think Farico would just spit this lap. It's another second gone from the time, and he is just bleeding time. Look at this, it was 16 seconds when the lap started, and it's now 14.7. That is a lot of time lost in not so many laps, and he is continuing. So well, it looks like he's definitely going for the 1-stop, but he's losing so much time. Razi could just pull off the 2-stopper here, I guess, I think. So, let's see. Ooh, a little bit of a moment there. And now Riyadh is all over him. Quina has DNF'd. And is that a safety car? It is. It is. So, Farico got absolutely blessed here. That's the luck of the champion right there. He will get a free pit stop, and everybody else will as well. Yeah, Farico could 1-stop it, and now I would say he goes to the mediums. I think the mediums, I don't know how much laps the mediums can do around here, to be honest, but... So, What happened? I don't know, but Riyad takes the position. Um, Frigo went very slow, but still have to stay behind, I would say. Gatsby continues. So is Gatsby going here for a crazy one stop maybe? Oh, Riyad decides to leave. Okay, so he has to go maybe? I don't know. So let's see. Hooters goes for softs. They need to go to softs, of course, because they started on the mediums. Stubbly goes to hards. He has no faith in those softs at all. Um, Razi is in P3, so he did jump for Rico. But the gap was 3 seconds, and the gap would have been a lot bigger, so he definitely got lucky with the safety car here for Rico. Because he would have been a lot of seconds behind Razi, and then Razi could have pitted for fresh softs at the end and just closed up again. So, of course, sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you are not. So, today for Rico is very, very lucky, but only with the strategy, of course, because he was P1. So, I'm waffling way too much. It's time to be quiet again. So we have 2 people on the hard tire. Um, Mate, Belgium is a very nice place to visit, man. They have some great waffles. So, Gatsby has a penalty. Let's see, it's a 3 seconds. So, who do you guys think is gonna win this race today, guys? Who do you have? Safety car is going in this lap. So, tell me, guys, who do you have? Quinness has Razi, an easy win. Well, let's see. It is about time Razi gets that W in tier 2, I would say. Has shown some good pace this season, but got unlucky a couple times. Sportmed as well on the softs, so if the softs less, he is in a good position. And Michael goes for the boring answer. He says for Rico. Very, very boring, Michael. As Gatsby has restarted the race. So Let's see. Everybody looks wide awake here. Furico very close to Razi. He's almost pushing him through here. He has 4 lap fresher tires, but Razi is a bit all over the place at the moment. Connor says, Stewart, well, that would be something, but I'm here all for it, to be honest. A nice surprise to end the season. Razi puts the pressure on Gatsby. Is he going for the dive? He's having a look and oh, he touches him. Ooh, Razi. Now Gatsby is all compromised and now it's getting a little bit messy here. Sportmat is trying for a gap. Whoa! He squeezes through on the inside. Very good move there from Sportmat. Look at that. Beautiful side by side. Great racing there from the Furico Toxic and Sportmat. Gatsby now is to P3. He will not be happy because he got punted off. But it is what it is. Razi is struggling. Stewart is out. Oh no. Well, you have Connor to thank for that. He absolutely cursed you there. Unfortunate for Stewart. He is out. Lost it in sector 3. And we have a virtual safety car. And Hooters is pitting. And Sportmat is pitting as well. Okay. Did they have damage? Yes, Sportman did have damage and Hooters as well. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So Furico back in the lead. And I think it has to be something really crazy to now lose this lead. But you never know. We are just waiting now for the restart. I would say the mediums go to the end, yes, but I am eager to see if those from Razi go to the end, and even if those from Gatsby will go to the end, because I don't think he will, but let's see. Furico already 1 second clear of Gatsby. Stubbly very close to Razi here, tries a move on the outside. They go side by side and Razi gets tagged. Not much respect there as we had seen earlier with Furico and Sportmat. So shame to see, but it is what it is, I guess. Stubbly takes P3 on the hard tires. If the mediums don't last, Stubbly will be in a good position. Rocky there gets a warning because he cut the corner. DRS activated now. T-Dog all over Stubbly at the moment. Stubbly will not have the DRS unless he can close in this sector, and it looks like he can because he just did already. So he will get DRS, but he will not get the slipstream. Or he will, because Gatsby is struggling on those old mediums. So those mediums are already not good anymore on after 11 laps. And Furico Toxic needs to do, well, he needs to do 12, so that will be a lot more than 11. 12 more laps on those tires, and he already had him 3 laps, so the last couple laps he will be slow. If W is close enough, he could very well challenge for the win today. Razi, Razi picks up a penalty, unfortunately. 3 seconds now as well for Razi. Gatsby lost 4 seconds in like 2 laps. That is very, very quickly. His tires are not working. The question is, will he drag them to the end? Hoeders now with the fastest lap. An extra point for AlphaTauri. Gatsby now is probably in trouble. Dhabi opens the DRS, but T-Dog is very close to Stably. A little bit of lag, but they are side by side already. And T-Dog is not diving up the inside, but he is lagging. He is lagging very much. It's very difficult to see where he really is, but he got past Gatsby now, and I think he will drive away. Because he is on fresh mediums. Gatsby is on very, very old mediums. Look at the train that is behind Gatsby. It's a real Haas train here. So 10 more laps. Lap 18 of 28 now. Let's see if the tires will hold on. Because we already out the DRS zone. Stably now also out of the DRS zone from Rocky. So Stably will have a clean look at Gatsby with no pressure from behind. Gap is 8 tenths, so we will need this straight to just close up. So he is closing, but not close enough on this lap. Gatsby isn't losing that much time to T-Dog. So Ferrari has also passed Rocky now. Rocky goes off track. Rocky is struggling on those hards at the moment. He will be dropped from the top 5, so it will be very lonely last couple laps. Hoeders picks up a 3-second time penalty. That will not affect anyone. We will go for a move maybe on Sport Media. These two are having a nice little battle for P7. Let's look at it a little bit, because it does look fun. So now Stably is within 3 tenths and he is using his battery. Goes for the inside, gets past before the braking zone, and Razi had a little look but decides against it. Decides to line him up here, open up the DRS now. He has no battery. Gatsby has battery, but he doesn't use it, so Gatsby is okay with the pass, but Razi has no battery left. He cannot make the pass. He has to stay behind. So lap 20 has just started. Gatsby, the tires do not hold on, so he has to pit
for fresh softs, I can only imagine. He did 15 laps on those tires and they were over the line, so that means Rico's tires will be on the very edge on lap 28. Let's see. Are we in for a very exciting finale then, maybe? Razi now. 11 lap old mediums. He needs to look and think about a pit stop maybe soon. It's giving Stubbly to think about. Stubbly locks up. Razi using all the battery has left. He goes for the outside. Goes off track even to do it. Stubbly gives up the position without that much of a fight. And now Razi did indeed go off track and he got a illegal overtake, so has to give it back. Still P4. Razi decides to pit now as well. So the mediums don't last long at all. That is clear. Now we don't have that much battles anymore. Well, we have this one of course, so let's jump back on this great battle. Hooters against Sportmat. Sportmat a little bit slow through turn 3 and Hooters goes on the inside and doesn't give him any space, to be honest. But he overtook him before the DRS, so not really smart from Hooters there. He will just be get overtaken. There comes Sportmat. Eases past. Miles before the braking zone. Can Hooters then re-challenge back on this DRS track? A lot of wheel spin, but both no battery left. Goes to the outside. Hooters, what are you doing, mate? You are not being respectful at all. So Sportman got a 3 seconds, but that 3 seconds is BS, of course. The penalty situation. There's Gatsby on the fresh softs. He will get P5. So that is, he basically didn't lose any positions. Well, he did lose a lot, but he was always gonna end P5, I think. Look at the overspeed Gatsby. Oh, Gatsby! Too much risks. Too much risks, and he loses it. Another victim fell for turn 3. And will we get a late safety car? Yes, we do. So, an exciting end. We all will go to meet softs now, I would presume. And then we will have a sprint. Very, very exciting. Gatsby there. Lost it in turn 3. Too much risk going around the outside of Sportmat. And safety car please. Well, Quinna, here we go. T-Dog left the session. That is unfortunate. Yeah, if the championship battle would still be active, this would be a very scary time for anyone in a Merc, so. But unfortunately, this Merc just decides to pit, so he has no scary days. So everybody will pit, I would presume. Maybe Razi won't, but yeah, Razi will continue. He is just on the sauce. And how many people will he jump? Ooh, he got Delta. But he will jump everyone except for Rico, I think. Can he get T-Dog here? It's gonna be close, but he gets him. So, well, Razi will be buzzing, I guess. Back to P2. Still has that penalty, of course, but back in P2. T-Dog. What? They put him on mediums. What in the world? That is very unfortunate for him. So, one more twist in the tail here. Will Furico end? It does look like it, but will he end the season on the top step? He's very close to the safety car. Will he decide to go in on the last moment? Why are you this close to the safety car, mate? It's very, very scary. We are gonna do another lap. So, here we go. Go Razi, I see in the chat. So, let's give the people what they want, eh, Razi? Let's get him. Furico goes. Took the right spot there because Razi got got caught napping a little bit. Stubbly already with through T-Dog. T-Dog of course is a ghost, so everybody gets to turn 3 this time. Good to see. Hooters needed to give the position back, and Sportman will be buzzing because he takes both of them. Good for him. Back to P5. Can Razi do anything? Doesn't look like it. It looks like the fresh softs are just too fresh. Razi does brake very late there. Very good on the brakes. Closed in. We will have 2 laps with the DRS, so if he can stay within the DRS, he will have a chance. But he needs to manage this ERS because he is using a lot again. Furico sets the pace at 1:37.5. Look at how much he closed in through turn 3. Rocky now all over Sportmat. Yes, Gatsby, thank you for the late safety car. A little bit more excitement on the finale here. We saw you go. Now let's see. Exactly. It's just a Canadian thing, I guess. Binning it just at the end in Abu Dhabi. So Razi is hanging on to the DRS. Maybe it will be close. DRS will be activated this lap. So let's see. Rocky is very close to Sportmat. Razi needs a great first sector. But really, let's see. The fresh softs are just very quick. It looks like he is gaining on every traction zone. Yeah, I think it's over. Stubbly even gets a lot closer to Razi. Left 5 and the softs are going off. Razi is gonna look back instead of looking forward, I think. Meanwhile, Rocky and Hooters are all over each other. Sportman will I think he will get double overtaken. Ooh! Hooters has two little moments, so he will not overtake him. He is too far. Sportman now is draining the battery. And he is sticking his nose in. And he gets pushed off. Not very nice there from Rocky at all. He has to give the position back. It's very unfair. And now they touch. Oh guys, Rocky is gone. Hooters takes P4. Sportman takes P5. Well, that was something, eh? Well, here we go, final lap. Let's stay on board with the driver champion, who just for good measure sets another fastest lap. Will Razi, let's look at this battle because this is still a close battle. Can Razi get P2 on track back? Looks like he wants it. He has a little bit more battery, so not that much of a advantage, but every advantage is one. Stably still pushing, and Razi gets very close. He is having a little look, putting a lot of pressure on Stably. Now Razi needs a good exit, and he gets a mediocre one, to be fair. Stably's exit wasn't that good either, but Razi gets close. Razi is gonna go for the dive. No, he's still not going for the dive. He's just trying to scare him off. Maybe force him into a penalty. Razi has 6 seconds, so that wouldn't even matter. But ladies and gentlemen, let's look at this guy, because he is the Constructors champion with his teammate, and he beats his teammate in the Drivers title for Rico Toxic. Season 6 Drivers champion of Tier 2 in SRL, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to him. Yes, Michael, but a boring one is not fun, so... So, Hooters is driver of the day. I don't know if I agree, but... I would... Let me have a look. Who is my driver of the day? Yes. Rico Toxic takes the driver championship with a victory here. He takes the Grand Slam even in the last race, so a very dominant showing here on the last day for Rico Toxic. And he takes the championship and he takes the Constructors. So he will be buzzing. Driver of the day, it looks like it indeed would be Hooters. So Hooters is driver of the day, correct, from the game. But that was it for me, guys. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the finale in Tier 2. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next game. Ciao.